Hey everyone, thanks for jumping on and welcome to another day, another stream. Today is January the 18th, 2020, and the general sale of Chaos Legion has now begun. I appear to have started my quest a little bit early today, my stream rather, because there's about another hour and a bit before my quest starts proper. But I'm going to play some battles and see if I can't grind my way up into Diamond 3. Chill out while I do that without the stress of needing to win a quest and see where I end up. So we saw the current sales figures of the 15 million Chaos Legion packs released. About 6 million have sold as of the time of this video. So they're going pretty quick. Let's not ignore the fact that about 3 million of those went in the pre-sale. Quite a number of those went to large purchases as well, but I still think that means there's about 2 million pack sales just to the general public in a single day, which is not bad. It's a pretty successful day for Splinterlands. So I've got Stampede in my first quest here, and I'm looking down the barrel of an opponent who likes to sort of maybe potentially leave themselves open to sneak every now and then. I think they're more open to snipe than they are to sneak. So I might go with a sniping team. I also want to include armor, but the main draw card for me here is going to be snipe. So I need, where is he? Where? There he is. I'll try and focus that fire with snipe. Don't know if I've got any other snipes I can throw in here. Not that are really worth it, but these have all got 4 speed. So the idea here is if they've all got 4 speed, then maybe I can follow it up with an opportunity after the snipe is done with the slow speed and do tons of damage to my opponent. That's the wishful thinking I've got going there. In the interim, we've got Sacred Unicorn and Cave Slug to do some marginal tanking if required. Now, Snipe and Return Fire is going to be completely useless here because they all have Return Fire and it's all going to go into Kraken, and Kraken is going to get repaired and healed. All the damage is going to come through via Watchamajigger, but I don't know, I could get lucky. The double heal is going to be really freaking painful to put up with. I don't think I can get through the Kraken, which is just absurd, right? Not when I keep missing. Nah. Skipped. Next. I can play that team too. I've got all of those cards. Maybe that's what I'll do. But it's keep your distance plus close range. So maybe I do that, but I use Almo instead. Let's try. Almo. Jin. You and you. And then you. Sure, there's no taunt in this team comp, but it's fundamentally the same team. Ah, they had the near perfect counter for the team I put together comes out. Because, of course, my precious little ammo doesn't have magic reflect at this league level. And until the headwinds goes away, which will never go away, because I can't do any damage to their Arianthus, or their Scepter dude in the back here, I'm gonna lose this. Actually, I won't lose it. I'll win to exhaustion, but it's not a very satisfying win when that happens. It's just going to take forever to resolve. Alright, next one, unprotected and evens. And what have we got? It's going to be death or green. It's Harklaw, so sneak, and I need to make sure that I've got enough magic damage to crack through their line. So I've got to protect my Margie of the Forest, basically. And have something that can go toe-to-toe-ish with Harklaw. Maybe we just go a failed summoner. And more health. Plus heal. Backline heal. Medica Headhunt is pretty expensive. We'll go with Medica and then decide what other 2-mana monstrosity we want to put into the team. Probably a Halfling Alchemist. Now, how are we gonna do this? Yes, I did, CJ. I changed my mind. Yesterday I said, I'm just gonna buy 10 packs to round myself up to the airdrop. I did buy those 10 packs, but then I also thought to myself, I can earn back the DEC I'm about to spend before the land expansion comes out, and I bought another 2k packs. So that was 400 bonus packs as well. So now my total pack inventory is like 4,100 and something packs sitting there unopened because I FOMO'd. I FOMO'd bad. But it's probably better than me spending the money on a... I was looking at a new car this morning, and I've been eyeing off like that car and other variants of that car for a very long time now, and I'm like, there's a dealership nearby that has this car. I'm pretty sure if I go test drive this car, I'm going to drive it. I don't want to buy a new car because there's nothing wrong with my old car. But this car looks like fun, and it looks like a go-kart, and I want one. And then I thought to myself, no, that's not a sensible decision to make. So instead I justified spending, instead of spending my fiat on a car, I satisfied my spending impulses by spending my DEC on cards. There's a really solid distinction there. They both probably would give me equal amounts of enjoyment. Actually, no, that's a lie. Probably playing Splinterlands would give me more enjoyment than driving a car around. There's only so much you can do of driving a car around in a fun manner until you lose your license. So, yeah, I decided to go cards over car today. That was my decision. Yeah, my current car runs fine. It's like a 2013 model Ford Focus manual that I bought brand new, and it's still got less than 50,000 kilometers on it. And it's a fun little car. The only thing that annoys me about it is when I drive through like twisty, windy mountain paths is I think I'm starting to outstrip the abilities of the car, because going around corners I can hear one of the front wheels spinning because it doesn't have a limited slip in the car. And I'm not a car nerd or a car guy. Like, I wouldn't know how to put one in, but my father was a fitter and turner. So I know enough. I don't know how to do it. I know how it works. Let me put it that way. And I'm like, nah, don't need a car. And hey, Jagged, thanks for the Final Fantasy review. Yeah, I post these replays up, but every now and then I do post something that's actual content on my Hive as well, whether it's my photography or my crazy ambitious plan to attempt to play all my Final Fantasy and all my Steam game library in alphabetical order before I leave this world. You know, not that I'm due to leave this world anytime soon, it's just that my game library is so freaking vast that it's likely that I've got enough games to last me until beyond the time when I pass away and move off this earth of ours. So yeah, that's why I like to think of it as being a futile task. Anyway, I'm rambling while I'm putting my team through. If you take photos of Vietnamese noodles, is that faux photography? Is it faux or is it faux as in this faux? Okay, so I wanted to go with Blast and Opportunity here, given the rule set. Their sneak is likely to ruin my day, but you know, I'm still going to have fun seeing all these creatures hit the shield bearer. They won't kill the shield bearer, but they'll do stuff. Oh yes, combative photography. That was going to be the next pun I was going to get into there, Jagged. The English language is full of such things as puns and so on and so forth. It's a good time. Now, can Sea Monster solo the rest of their team? I don't think so, but I'd buy tickets to that. And, you know, they almost did. And by almost, I mean there was still 4 people standing. And I don't know if you guys can hear my cat in the background. What was that, Mia? Really? Tell me more. No? You're just going to flip over there? Okay. You enjoy doing that. And here we go. There she is. Good old cat. And my little background blur filter is trying to filter her out. No, Mia. Not there. Here you go. Okay, 99 mana and Holy Protection. Is he saying it like Mr. Burns or Smithers in The Simpsons? Indubitably, like sounding really pretentious, or just indubitably? You know, saying it like it's an actual word, everything else. Holy Protection, 99 mana. I'm going to go with Dragon. I'm going to go with Chaos Dragon. I'm going to inhale some cat fur while I'm at it. I'm going to fix up my camera there so I am centered. Oh, good. That's better. That's better than, you know, saying it in a pretentious manner. What have I got? Now, it's 99 mana, Divine Shield. I think I might combine Death with the Chaos Dragon, just so I can be... Actually, I'm going to be really obnoxious here. I'm going to be ludicrously obnoxious, and I'm just going to play a team that is comprised entirely of legendary cards. Like, it's going to be a thought-out team, but it's going to be all legendaries. I think Ancient Lich will fit in with the program there. Might put Ancient Lich in front of Chaos. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I really hope they don't bring Mimosa along. But this is an all-legendary team. nothing but legendary cards. And I hope that my Chaos Dragon doesn't choose to... Oh no, they don't have Magic Reflect. Yeah, you can attack Gold Dragon, that's no problem. Although I do like how the blind really helped Dark Horn dodge stuff, even with the speed differential given to us by the kitty. Oh, the dodge gets wiped out because of snare anyway, so never mind. I can't believe that they're gonna kill me using snare, because most of my creatures here are flying, and both Dragon Jumper and Sandworm have snare, so I am fundamentally screwed because of that. The dodge bonus gets wiped out entirely. Oh, I could get lucky if I get the speed to go first. Nah. Go Gadget Ancient Lich. He can't do anything. Yeah, it's not even a max Sandworm, it's Gold League Sandworm. So, you know, it's even more insulting to me. But this is just going to be all about fun and stuff until my quest comes up. Don't be surprised if I see myself drop down into Gold 2 League. It is likely to happen. But we will see and we'll see and we'll see. We have what's that? Opportunity and Divine Shield. Well, those two rule sets don't really work all that well together, do they? Because you're just gonna be like, hey, Christ is Lord, good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping on. I'm just gonna go with extra health. More health equals more good. Don't know what I want to do. Actually, yes, I do know what I want to do. Let's be mischievous, however we want to say that word. I think I set you as moderator like ages ago when you wanted to post a link, bro. So, it's all good. I trust you. We're going to go with Redemption, and then we're going to go with Weaken. Why is Cthulhu the only thing I've got Weaken on? Ugh. So mad. So maddening. What is my itty bitty tank gonna be? I think I might just go with Shadowy Presence. No, I don't want a Shadowy Presence up. Yes, I do. Extra health. For the lulls. Now, I need actual stuff that's going to do damage for 5 mana. I think I might use Undead Badger, and then 3. Throw in a Silence, and then... Sure. Chicken. Chicken can go there. Shadowy Presence can go right at the back. And let's hope that the combination of look at your health disappear because of whatchamacallit thing doesn't end up just causing their divine shields to fall away. And it actually is meaningfully devastating. But I don't think that's going to happen. We're just going to kill a chicken and that's it. And everything else is going to die to Naga Assassin, because when I play them, it's useless. But when other people play them, I get hit with incredible levels of consistency. It's not fair, he said, posing as a 2-year-old. My cat thinks it's food time, but she's got another half an hour or so. Okay, what have we got here? Back to basics and 50 mana, but also Stampede, you know, because you can Stampede and back to basics, because Trampled is a thing. We are going to go with Jotun, because YOLO, but it's going to be my classical blunder, which is let's use magic. Is it going to be Fire Mage? Yeah. And then what's going to be the ranged attacker? Oh, Power, Grace, and Beauty. I think it's got to be... No, let's go with War Chang. That way we've got a nice little surprise of extra damage to come at the end of the road. I'm sad, my glass is empty. I'll need to get up to refill that probably in about half an hour when I feed the cat. Yes, you got half an hour before you're going to get food. She's waiting ever so patiently. Alright, it is a Fire v Fire, Jotun v Jotun. I am a much slower team. Oh man, I am so much slower. And I'm not even harder hitting to make up for that. The things you'll do, the places you'll see. Gold League 2, I am on my way. It's like the next stop on the expressway right here. Equalizer and Holy Protection. So, you know what? I'm gonna prevent myself from making decisions. Death. Death it is. Which summoner? 21 mana. You know what? We'll go with Thaddeus. And since it's Equalizer, we'll go with everyone who has Opportunity or Vampirism within reason, which is those two. May be tempting to play Dark Hole 1 here, but that is too expensive. So instead, I'm going to go with a good old classic Haunted Spirit. And Dark Ferryman plus Therosa. So the cripple will hopefully remove some of their health. Haunted Spirit will hopefully heal. Bonesmith and Blight will hopefully get big. Looks like they've sort of thought about it in the same sort of way, except they've got extra magic damage, which I'm not going to mind because Reflect, but guess what? Haunted Spirit is already no longer of this world. Man, oh man, am I getting decimated. Imagine playing Soul Strangler with Selenia. I have not opened up any packs. I don't have enough potions. I did pick up some packs today. I found them lying on the ground. I just picked them up. And by lying on the ground, I mean I spent some of my DEC to obtain them. One of my friends that I referred to the game is planning on buying a whole bunch of packs tonight as well. So I'm waiting to see if they're gonna pick them up. And if they do, I will buy some more with the bonus that they give me from the referral. Because there's no point opening packs unless you've got the potions for it. And I don't want to buy the potions. I'm going to be patient and earn the potions. That way I can't be disappointed when I finish a daily quest and get potions out of it. Okay, we got Reverse Speed and Armored Up. And I probably need to pay actual attention to what I'm doing here because I've lost a lot of games in a row at this point. It's going to be reverse speed and armored up. I'm just going to go with slow magic. Oh, that's too much mana. Alright, Queen Mycelia, you're out. You're pretty slow. You can do some thorns. Yeah, that could work. So all my hopes and dreams are in Jin and Blight. So we will see if that works. Oh god, it's Llama Hydra. Stay tuned for more carnage from Llama Hydra. So I'm going to do 6 damage every turn while they heal 5 damage while they do 4 damage. I think I can win. It's really absurd that I did. I shouldn't have, but you know, I couldn't help myself but win in that scenario, right? Always check the market. There are probably trades just for you. Hey, Grifter. Not too bad today. Feeling okay. A little bit tired, but you know, it's Tuesday. It's my second day back at work. So that's probably to be expected. What have we got? We've got noxious fumes and unprotected. What am I gonna be unprotected against? Everything. At least they can't play Valnamore. I think I might do Death and Dragon here. Hey, Case Ebenar or Kai78 without the T on the end. However your name is pronounced. Welcome. No, not Llama Hydra. I just beat Llama Hydra. It was fun to beat Llama Hydra before. Although it is really tempting to go Llama Hydra. You just make the mere mention of it and I'm like, yeah, that doesn't involve me thinking too much. Because with it being no armor, I was going to be like 4, so that's 8 damage straight up into the opponent. And oh no, this one's not reverse speed, so it would probably work. It didn't work for my opponent last time because it wasn't regular speed, whereas this is regular speed rule set. So it will work. So I'll get to go first. Except when they don't. Thank you for helping me not think, Super Clay. I enjoy not thinking when I don't have to. And if anyone else wants to suggest a team comp to help me climb out of Gold League here into Diamond, I will happily play whatever team you spam in chat. If it's going to be viable within the rule set. If you're like, play Byzantine Kitty and Furious Chicken and nothing else, I'm not going to do that. I don't know, I might do that. But I probably won't. But I might. Odd ones out and target practice. So everything has snipe. And 44 mana. I really wish I could play Byzantine Kitty in this one. Please don't tell me they've got Valnamore. Oh, I mean, what is this? Auric plus Albatross? Like, what is that team? What even is that? You know what? I'm gonna go with Natura, and we're gonna go with, since everyone's gonna have snipe. Oh damn, it's odds, not even. So Mitika is out. I wanted to use Mitika Headhunter. Okay, well, Mitika Headhunter can't be played. Well, if everything's going to have snipe, let's go with Thaddeus then. We can throw in Soul Strangler. Damn, Dragon Summoner's out also. Soul Storm, so that's 8 damage. Focused into one spot. Now that's 10 damage focused into one spot. $13 damage focused into one spot. Unless it's a shield bearer, then it's like 6.5 damage. Gauledon, please save my life. And Almo, you can do something like that, maybe, potentially, as well. Now, everything has snipe. I really should have worked on what is going to be hit first by any enemy snipe, because Soul Strangler is going to get absolutely decimated here. But maybe they'll miss. You know, because magic can miss. Blue Splinter would have potentially worked better. Yay, return fire. Yay, dodge. Now. G freaking G. Juno Shan Miss. Yeah, that's a good name for Juno Shan Miss. That would have quite possibly gone better. Death. Alright. I felt like saying the word mushroom after saying death so many times in a row, so I'm going to go with Green Splinter because they've got a creature that's a mushroom. The term mycelic comes to mind. But also because if I want a tank that is cheap, I can go with Earth Elemental because it's close range. And I feel like that is suitable here. And, you know, this gives me a double tank sort of scenario. I'm not going to play any of the mushrooms, though. I'm going to go with Mr. Blight. He's not quite evolved to become a doctor yet. He's still in training. And we'll go with Bialka, and then we'll go with the Fungus Fiend, because they've got more health than the chicken, even though the chicken is gold foil. Because, you know, the extra health is better than the extra DEC. And I am very grateful for the team I selected. I'm also very grateful for the fact that their Golem does not yet have Void. Because if it did have Void, I don't think I would have been better equipped to take it out. I'm really upset with how much Earth Elemental has missed, however. There we go. There's a hit. And now, you know, Dr. Blight might, you know, pass an extra unit in his medical course. Although I don't think he went to any university or place that educated people around there. Congratulations on your gold for Ifrit Silent Wild. 5 packs for a gold foil is not bad. And meanwhile, 300. It's RNG. It is all luck. Even with the potions to increase your chance, it's still luck. Because if everyone's using potions, they've all got the same odds. They've all got the same luck. Hey, hi. What's up, kitty? Tell me more. No? Okay. I'll talk to you later, kitty. Alright. Heavy hitters and reverse speed. Well, they're level 1 teams. Reverse speed, let's go with slow, slow, slow. I'll go with Lorna. I've got a cat's tail. I can't see the screen though, cat. What do I want to do in this team comp? Rule set thing. Probably still go with Dr. Blight, because he's a slow boy. Maybe this guy, this guy. What's my tank gonna be? What's my tank gonna be? It's reverse speed, so it can't be Conjurer. I was tempted to... Ooh, you could, yes. Let's go with Chain Spinner. Let's do something completely reckless as a tank. No, Grenadier, you go there. And see if they bring magic along. Ooh, they did bring magic along. This should be lovely. And there's no cleanse on the little Cron this time. Just need that affliction to hit. What a good choice. I mean, who in their right mind ever plays Chain Spinner? I mean, really? Why would you play Chain Spinner? What sort of idiot plays Chain Spinner? Me, apparently. That was a lucky draw there. Not gonna complain though. That ended up well. I bet you that's probably what they were thinking, like, what sort of idiot plays Chain Spinner? And then suddenly, oh god, the Chain Spinner has managed to destroy me. I was just looking for a cheap tank. They were there, they were available. It was like, you know, picking the basketball team in school gym. They were the last one picked. Turns out they scored all the points for the team. Fog of War, 14 mana, Llama Hydra, Hail Hydra. Or for those of you who remember back to the quiz thing that I made, the Kahoot Hail Hydra, as my typo ended up being. Hydra versus Flesh Golem, who will win? I think it'll be the Hydra. Because the Hydra has thorns. And if the Hydra can get a few retaliates in, that'll be even better. Who is this Chain Spinner? What edition card is this? They must have been playing since pre-alpha. I've never seen this card in game before. Live from the other players' thoughts. Yeah, I think Hydra's going to be able to do it here. You'd hope that a legendary would beat a common. They're doing it very, very slowly, however. There it is. The legendary Chain Spinner. Much fabled, long storied. Actually, let's see what the lore for the Chain Spinner says. Let's see if they are some sort of outrageously amazing card. I swear I won't read the lore in a pretentious voice. Chain spinners of the Order never show their faces. They were only recently released from Cloudguard Castle, where they were specially trained to hunt down and bring justice to all members of the rebellion sect known as Peacebringers. Their chains, which were ordained as a sacred weapon by the words of a high priest's recent vision, represent the wrath of Kimia when her people have failed her for too long. They're currently marching through the Chimerian villages, searching everywhere and paying little regard to those who have lived there peacefully for generations. Peacebringer propaganda can be already found blowing in the wind that paints these enforcers not as Chimerian or human, but as heartless creatures of evil dragon crafting. And what the crap are they doing in the Life Splinter? Why are they doing in the Life Splinter if they're creatures of evil dragon crafting? And come to look at it, you look at that card, it feels like it's got the design of a dragon creature. It's got the gold in the thing, which kind of looks like a dragon's eyes, and the gems on the pivot points of the armor. Yeah, but it you know, cool story. I was gonna say it needs more dragons, but it's got considerable amounts of dragons in there. But why? Yeah, it makes no sense because all the Peacebringers are in Life Splinter, unless it's suggesting that there's a civil war between different sects of the Life Splinter. You know, if I was an obnoxious person who didn't want to sleep, I'd stay up late for the AMA and be like, "Oi, Chris Roberts, tell me a story. Why is Chainspinner in the Life Splinter? This makes no sense. Is there a civil war? Why is there a civil war? Aren't Life Splinters meant to be peaceful and loving? That's why they're not as overpowered as the other Splinters." We've got Super Sneak and Healed Out. So we've got Water and Dragon Splinter. Law patch incoming. Oh crap, they actually read the law. Now we need to make sure it actually makes sense. No healing, so no point going with Kitty. But I might go with Deep Swimmer purely to put thorns in all of their sides. Now, when I say thorns, I mean welcome Lobstradamus, and welcome to the land of... Oh man, it's not really worth bringing repair, is it? No. It is an option to use this, and then we'll just go dodge tank at the rear. Which means I'm gonna use Kraken anyway, just for the screw you factor, because there's no better choice, and because I'm worried about exactly what I'm gonna play, which is gonna be... No, I can't play that if I play those. Sorry, Lobstradamus, you're out of here, buddy. Oh, Kraken, why are you so expensive? Okay, we're gonna go with an even cheaper summoner, just so I can fit everything that I want in. Okay, Bortus, you're up. You're up, buddy. I want to use this classic combination that always beats me. There we go. And then with 1 mana, we will slow down my opponents. And with a 0 mana, we will put in a Furious Angry Chicken. And in fact, we'll put Phantom of the Abyss there, and that there, and then I'll scurry quickly to the battle button so that I don't impose a surrender upon myself. Probably Oceanus, because they've got Void. They can probably take a bit more of a beating in that second position, but we've essentially got a mirror match happening here. Somehow their Kraken got more enraged than my Kraken, because it has more speed for some reason. That would be why it has more speed, because of Spirit Miner. And apparently that's why I will perish in fire and flame of the poison. And now I'm just going to get slowly destroyed by Magic Reflect. So, GG, cool guy 123. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your poison and for your affliction. Thanks for the memories. I need one more to take down that slow, but it's going to be too late at that point because the rest of my team's going to be dead. Hey, I can go faster now, but the blast will kill me. Not to mention the reflect. Yeah, it was pretty much a mirror match. This is why I don't play Blue Splinter, because I'm terrible at it. Yeah, good try, good try. Alright, knockout, 15 mana. Let's go with... I don't actually know if I want to go dragon. Yeah, let's go dragon with the earth. Because then we can pump in... not all of the stuns that I'd like, but probably enough of them. And then we can spam in these two pathetic little excuses for monsters in the middle to make Naga Assassin perhaps last a little bit longer. Oh my god, stun is going to be so good if it works here. Come on, we need to oh yes. Beautiful. See you later. Thank you, knockout rule set. Thank you for handing me a win via stun. As soon as I saw that Unicorn Mustang in the middle, I thought that is the perfect creature for my team to destroy should they achieve a stun. And they did. Alright, Spreading Fury, Equalizer, 22 mana. I always see Jotun in these low mana matches. I don't have the cards to pull that off, but I'm doing it. Because, you know, I need to level up Scavo Firebolt. I really do, because they get knockout, and they're slower than Spark Pixies, so in conjunction between those two, it is just an enormous, boomy freaking stick that rips through teams like no freaking tomorrow. Now, Exploding Rats probably feels redundant there, but they have more speed than Cerberus. That is the only justification for their existence here. I need to consider a Blast Shield in and amongst my team. It's probably going to be Antminers, although it's unlikely that we're going to see Jotun from the other team. We see a Tarsa instead. So that makes me mildly more confident in my choice to put Exploding Rats up at the front. The other thing I was doing here with my team composition was deliberately trying to get the fire focused into one spot instead of using any opportunities or snipes or whatever. The blast at the very least localizes the enraging of the opponents into one section. But look at that, 11 speed with their enrage. So Equalizer was the only thing that let me play a stupid idea like that in my team. A water bottle here, yes. Oh, that team selection came up way more quickly than I expected. Earthquake and Odd Ones out. I think it's time to play Odd Ones. Oh, beautiful. I can do entirely what I would like. Which is going to be these two. That one that one, and that one. Mia, what are you doing on the keyboard? Off the keyboard, please. After I lock in the team for this, I'm going to run away for a quick break so I can feed the cat. As it is her feeding time. Her protests are not just typical, look at me, I'm a cat. It's actually legitimate, her being like, I'm starving, I'm going to perish if you don't feed me. She won't perish, but that's probably what she's thinking. Just fiddling around with the order there. Gonna hit battle, and I'll be back in a moment to play this one once I've fed the cat. And regular viewers, please note that I broke the sound when I migrated to my other PC for streaming, so you don't need to put up with the annoying voiceover thing that I made. Rejoice. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I am back. Thank you all for putting up with my absence and sticking around. It's appreciated. It is now time to watch this battle. I'm liking my Screeching Vulture. I'm hoping that they get in before my opponent's Screeching Vulture. They did. There goes the Brownie, so that gives me the overall speed advantage for the battle. And now that nice, sweet, sweet Earthquake. Will proceed to delete the remaining members of their team. You had 12 speed once. It got stolen. I think that's probably the highest speed I've seen in the game. Although that might be a task for me to do in a 99 mana game. If I get one. See what the highest speed I can get going can be. A Stampede and Reverse Speed in the opposite. 12 speed bike. It took me a while to pick that up. I never really bothered with riding bikes as a kid. I should have conned on to the fact that it was a transmission that you were referring to. We got Reverse Speed and Stampede, so I'm gonna go with Deep Swimmer. Where is old mate Frost Giant? Because he's got trample. Yeah, he's got slow, but yeah, you can't go slower than one, right? We'll go with Lobstradamus. And I think what I want is the double healing of forces. Now, Captain's Ghost, and then so much mana to pick and choose from. Let's just go back Jira and see if we can't outlive the opponent if all else fails. Let's do that. And yeah, they've got a slow, so oh no, they've it's done now. It's done now. Why did they think I was going to play Magic? I'm missing a cleanse. That's very problematic. I miss you, Frost Giant. You are my best friend. No, I don't breed hydras. My beard is a hydra. It's got so many split ends in it that it may as well have 7 heads in my beard. Alright. We have Rise of the Commons. 50 mana. Yeah, that's native Australian bird known as a cockatiel. Or a cockatoo, rather. I always get those two confused. Cockatoo. It is this little thing making that sound. Sulfur-crested cockatoos. That's what's in the back park behind my house. They have turf walls with all the other birds. They're real gangsters of the world. Those cockatoos. They sound freaking obnoxious. Your birdwatching lesson today has been sponsored by the Australian Wildlife. There's no sponsoring going on here. Oh, there it is again. There's probably like 15 of them out there. I don't think they would make very good pets. They bite your finger off. They are pretty aggressive, particularly towards other birds. Now, I'm not really sure what team I'm constructing here, but I know it's going to contain Life Splinter and lots of poison, and maybe even a double repair. And I'm 10 mana short of a full team, but we'll see. Yeah, most birds can. I don't really know of all that many people who've had cockatoos as pets. When I was a kid, I remember on my first day of school, I remember this day vividly because we used to have a cockatoo in a cage in the backyard, which was my mum's pet. And then when I came back from my first day of school, it was dead. And it had lived for, years. I used to like interact with it and whatnot. But yeah, my first day back from school, it was like, happy coming back from school. The family pet's dead. I am a dark person as a result of the the events in my past life. But yes, they can learn a vocabulary. Most birds can. Ah, dead shield bearer is dead. Obsidian's pretty good. I should like preface everything I say with like trigger warnings. Right, another loss. At least I haven't fallen back into gold 2. That's the silver lining here. I've played all these matches. I haven't fallen back into gold 2. Haven't made any progress into gold 1, but you know, I haven't gone backwards. That's the important thing in my mind. Okay, what have we got here? Equalizer and Holy Protection. And we got water, we got fire, we got dragons. What do they do when they play dragons? They tend to play death, even when they play dragons. They play green, they do stuff. Okay, I think this is going to be a job for Yoden. And we are going to go with a repair. And that's not a snipe, is it? Good. One of you, and one of you, and one of you. And since it's equalizer, I'm going to be obnoxiously obnoxious and use Kobold Bruiser at the front so that the knockout can maybe work with Spark Pixies. Maybe. That's my plan. That's my story. And here's the epilogue of loss. Yep. Looking at that team, I'm like, that's not gonna work. But on the bright side, I have lots of health. I mean, so do they. Please get a stun in. Oh, there's gonna be no stun. Well, the best intent. What? How did I win? How? Why? Now I have to rewatch that I thought I was gonna lose. Did Caladum just beast mode with his void? I don't understand. I've only got the one stun though. Or did we just end up chipping away at their back line? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Joden's there. Like, I understand I had Joden, but you tell any sane person that Fire Splinter's gonna win from this position, and they'd be like, excuse me? May I please have some of the drugs you're consuming? But I guess... surely, like, even at this position, I'm looking at it like, no? What do you mean Fire Splinter wins from this position? No drugs needed, it's Joden. Joden is the drugs. You walk down some dark alleyway in the land of Splinterlands and someone flips open a leather jacket. Hey man, you want some Jodens? I got rental Jotans. I got Jotans you can buy. I got Jotans I can rent you and I'll pull the delegation before the end of the season. I got Jotans I'll rent you, then I'll burn them. Or then they open the other side of the jacket, or maybe you're more interested in a Valnimal. Alright, so no point going Jotun in this low rule set of Noxious Fumes and Aim True. But I am going to go Llama Mage, because I want to do Llama Mage and Monk. No, I don't want to do that. But a higher level Monk is probably going to work better with that. So we're not doing that team comp. As much as I'd like to troll and do that team comp, I'm not going to. Obsidian's probably too expensive. Do I just go with... Let's go with Lyanna and Cube. And then there's no cleanse, so rip. But I'll go with Vulture. Actually, no, I'm not going to go with Vulture. I want to go with everything that's going to feed the cube. And everything that will annoy my opponent as much as possible before feeding the cube. That might do the trick. Let's see if this will function as intended. Yeah, I don't know if you were here earlier, Bakoroni. Someone asked the same question, and I said yesterday my plan was going to be to buy 10 packs. I did not buy 10 packs. I purchased many more than 10 packs. Hey Kush, good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping on. I ended up buying like 2,400 packs today. The 2,000 packs plus the 400 bonus from vouchers. I FOMO'd. Now, theoretically, I should win here. Yeah, I know, right? I was like, 10 packs to round up to the airdrops. That's what I did this morning. Like when I woke up, saw how many packs got sold, I'm like, alright, I'll buy my 10 packs, I'll be happy. And then, and then I bought, no, what I did was I bought 10, then I bought the 2,000 with the 400 bonus ones with vouchers. So this is going to be an agonizingly slow, pathetic battle. So let's press skip to results and see what the RNG dictates. RNG dictates I lose. So well, that's it for me in that one. And in 10 minutes, I'll be able to start up my daily quest and see what that's going to be for me today. We got Melee Mayhem and Equalizer, or Equilibrium, or whatever we want to call it. It's only 12 mana though, which is a distressingly small amount of mana. And I can't go with... well, I can go with Death, but it'd be pretty pointless to go with Death. So let's do that. And it's actually going to make sense to put Morphoid in, and because Melee Mayhem will use a brownie as well. Maybe a Hydra. I could be amused by having a Hydra in my team, but I'm not going to get too carried away. We'll go with the Dr. Blight and a Screeching Vulture, and I'm going to hope to hell that they don't bring Mr. Mylord Crowling. Yeah, I'm sort of indecisive about, do I spend my credits up here on just straight summoners, or whether I use that to get even more packs. Probably going to spend this to buy straight summoners, and I'm probably going to end up buying them from Kush, because the amount that I need to max out, only Kush has got enough of them on the market. So you know, I'll support the fellow Splinterlandians, but please don't go and jack the prices on me now, Kush, that I've said that. In fact, if you could lower the prices, I would appreciate that. If I could magically give you the credits and then summoners happen to appear in my account, that would be even better. Okay, that is a win. I've sort of gone I've gone up and down in that little element of ranking there. Well, if they do any common airdrop, I'm sure you'll get one airdrop if it's 100. I'd hate to think if there's a common airdrop in there and they're going to be like, no, it's one common card for every 500 packs. That would be absurd. But I don't think there was any common airdrops the last time around. Earthquake, non-flying. So I think the obvious thing that someone would do here is a sneaky blue team. Because we've got Pellicore Bandit, we've got Grenadier with the snippety snipety snare thing, which isn't a snare at all. Crustacean King provides extra security. Then we'll go and try to protect our team somewhat. Missing a bit of triage here, but you know, there's only so much that goes in. Yeah, those airdrops, they're gonna come hard and fast. What is this team? That is a team full of stuff vulnerable to Earthquake. Sure, they've got armor in there, but Protect is probably going to save their life entirely. Yay, their magic damage is gone. Okay. I need to survive. And I will win. What? Oh man, I thought they already had their attack for that round. They had not. Alright, again. What have we got? We have no neutrals and no healing. We have Milo and a llama. Llama Grund. Ugh, that's a disgusting and scary proposition. I wonder if I can copy that team. Maybe. Maybe. I go with Ancient Lich. No, that's not what I wanted. Who was the name of the guy that I wanted? They are holding a hammer. There they are. Bone Golem. Because, you know, they're clearly holding a hammer. I just look at repair and I'm like, they're holding a hammer. Now, no neutrals means no protect for this Splinter. But fire is in the house, so we're going to go with Headwinds to try and mitigate that old chestnut. See if we can't get them to, you know, fling their arrows somewhere else other than in the faces of my monsters. In fact, they're probably going to be playing fire here, so I've already lost at this mana set. So, you know what? Let's also do the same thing. Fight Jotun with Jotun. Let's sort by speed and go with the fastest archers. Not necessarily the ones that do the most damage, just the fastest ones. That'll do. Thanks for the raid there, Tales from the Cryptomancer. Appreciate it. It's a new raid, so welcome new people from the raid. Appreciate your company while I struggle to decide what to put into my team here. And 1 mana left. Oh, I'm going to squeeze that in. No, it wasn't 1 mana. It was like 10 mana. Oh, man, I could have put something so much better than Flame Monkey in. I pressured myself into that by going, I'm going to play this. No, this will get beaten by this. So therefore, I'm going to play something completely different. And here we are. At the site of another loss. Probably. Well, you did well, little Kobold Bruiser. You did well. Oh, if only I used that extra mana correctly. How this would have been so much better. No, I did not use all my mana. It was 44 and I played 34 because I looked at it and I was like, oh, I've got 1 mana left. And then I looked at it after I locked in my team. Mind you, locking in my team with 1 second left going, oh, no, I had 44 mana left. So no one to blame but myself there. Alright. Evens 34 mana. So this would have been perfect for last match. And let's filter this again by mana cost descending, because that's what I'm used to seeing. We've got evens, we've got 34, so it probably makes sense to play an even numbered summoner. It's going to be Thaddeus. It's a pretty high mana match though. Thaddeus with Harclaw, because I feel like Harclaw beats me pretty consistently and pretty well. A couple of afflictions there. It's a shame that we can bring a silence maybe, and then we'll throw a chicken in. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to achieve with this team, but you'll get them next time. Tell the bill collectors. You'll get it next time. When's next time? Next time you send the bill, maybe. I think I'll consider potentially, maybe, sending you the money. Okay. Laptop's getting fried. Take it out of the pan. I'm sorry, that was insensitive. But take it out of the pan. See you later, Silent. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate your company. Hope the laptop's not going to explode. That would be very tragic. I think I should be okay here. Harclaw with their luscious immunity is going to be a fantastic frontline option against the opposing team. The silence and then the -1 on the magic from Thaddeus. The Sacred Unicorn doing their thing. I think I'm gonna employ this immunity plus a heal for the immunity a lot more in my upcoming quest, whatever that quest is. I do like Christ is Lord's very liberal policy there of being take car, but unfortunately got corrected to take care. So please do not remove the vehicle. That is not permission to remove the vehicle. It was corrected. But quoted out of context, it is permission to remove the vehicle. I got a neutral quest, so that means no Grenadier, which makes me sad. Because Grenadier is probably one of my most played cards outside of Chicken. If someone comes here expecting me to be sensitive, let me know. Yeah, maybe if I like titled the stream something else, maybe if I didn't look the way I looked and spoke the way I speak, we'd find out. But you guys know me by this point. I'm straight down the line. I'm gonna say what I think. I don't feel like sugarcoating stuff. It just wastes people's time if you sugarcoat things. It's much better to just be honest and clear and concise in your communication, unlike me, because I ramble. Noxious fumes and holy protection. And why has my vacuum cleaner started going? My RoboVac just started up and decided to start cleaning the house. But it's scheduled to go off at 8 a.m. in the morning. And it's 6 p.m. in the evening. Anywho, what am I doing? I am going to focus. I'm going to focus entirely on the magical world of Splinterlands and exploiting the fact that Daria Dragonscale gives Kelp Initiate Triage in Gold League, while other summoners do not, in order to keep him alive. And then that leaves me with, 9 mana for sundry creatures, so let's go with you and you and a triage. And then we'll throw these guys in case they reward us with things. Now I think it's because it got stuck on like the little part of the house where the tiling is higher for the wet areas versus the just rest of the house, and I sent it back to its dock, and then it decided, I haven't finished cleaning. I'll resume cleaning when my battery recharges fully. Its battery recharged fully, and because it didn't complete its clean earlier in the day, because it got stuck on that bridge between the bathroom and the hallway, that it decided, I better finish cleaning the house now. Now, if my neighbor had purchased the vacuum, I'd know, because they would have asked me to help them set it up. Because that's what I do every time they end up buying a new TV or a new phone or whatever. Lovely guy. You'd probably like him, Christ is Lord. He's a guy in his 70s. He used to be a roadie for rock bands in the 60s and all that sort of stuff. And alongside all of that, he was a scrap metal dealer for most of his life. Great guy. But you know, when it comes to like tech and computers and whatnot, he knows how to use a computer. He knows how to use a smartphone. I recently helped him set up like a Google Chromecast thing on his TV. And yeah, awesome guy. Get along with him so well. Twisted, dark sense of humor, just like mine. I hit like neighbor jackpot when I bought this place. I've got him on one side and like a lovely old lady on the other side who, if you go knock on her door just to say, hey, how are you? She'll give you a hug, give you a cup of tea and cookies and sit down and talk your ear off for a few hours. So I've hit neighbor jackpot where I'm located. It's really good. I just have to help them with all their tech stuff. That's the only downside of it for me. Alright, we got close range here and reverse speed. I don't know why I clicked on llama instantaneously when I'm going to go with this summoner instead. And I really want Frost Giant to have a long, fruitful life. As a result, they're going to get insta-gibbed, because that's what happens when, you know, I try to put positivity out there into the world like this. You know, I'm affirming that this Frost Giant will have a long and lovely life as a dutiful trampler of any foes my enemy may place before me in the objective of victory. But we all know that's probably not going to happen. Now the question is, do they have stun at this level? No, they don't, so it's pointless bringing it along as mere harpoonist. And my quest is don't bring neutrals, so I want something slow, and I want it in the next 9 seconds. Do I just do double repair and be freaking obnoxious? Yeah, let's do that. Double repair, double heal. Still not going to help against Valnamore. But hey, I appreciate the super level of cockiness of bringing in Spirit of the Forest. But I don't know, Return Fire might actually do well for me here. I've certainly got enough survivability, particularly once I get rid of Oak and Behemoth. Yeah, I think I'll win this. That double repair, the extra armor from the outset. It's a war of attrition here, and it's a war of attrition that I'll win. I don't think that I'll get to see a single trample happen. Yeah, I will. Here it comes. There's a single trample. Not as I had envisioned, but I'll take that win. Would have been better if I put a triage at the back instead of that extra armor, but I was pressuring myself for time there. The team select. So that's 1 of 3 for the quest. Now we have Weak Magic and Noxious Fumes, and that kind of makes me want to go Blue Splinter again. Although I might do Dragon plus Blue, so that I can maximize the health while also simultaneously getting that cleanse in. And Kraken can just be a nice little brick wall. And this time I'm going to learn my lesson by spamming triage to keep other stuff alive. And then there's double strength as well. I need something in the second position that will be reluctant to die to poison. And I think that might be Almo. Phase could be helpful. Leaving me with 8 mana. Perhaps that 8 mana could be spent on... It's Weak Magic. I think maybe Jin? Jin O'Shanmis? Probably could have put Kelp right at the rear of the team. Like, my only strategy here is stay alive longer than my opponent. And now that I know that that should happen, I think I'll be okay here. Even though we've gone ahead and lost our pride and joy. Half their team's going to get wiped out by poison in the next round or two. While my rear line should be able to sustain itself between its triage. And now their big damage is gone. Almo just needs to dodge 2 attacks here. That's not dodging Almo. That's unacceptable of you. Okay, so now we're only going to do what? Tiny bits of damage to this creeping ooze, but they will remain poisoned. I will not remain poisoned because I am not poisoned. Sure, we're going to lose that, but was she even sustainable at that point? I think I should win on account of the fact that, oh no, I'm gonna lose, aren't I? Yeah, they're gonna scavenge enough life to do the classic, look at me, I'm cube with my bullshit heals and 0 skill. That frustrates me to no end. Never write off a card as weak or useless. What about as overpowered and cheesy? And there is a perfect situation for every card. And for cube, it is your opponent playing anything else? Play cube. It'll win. Alright, what have we got? We've got the thing that knocks out, and the thing that stampedes, and the thing that is a dragon. And I think Selenia, no, not Selenia, let's go for Speedy Gonzalez's here. Because we want to hit them before they hit us. Ranged, because you have a stun at 3 mana, don't you, maybe? No, not until Diamond League. Okay, so we've got 1 stun. Well, we're going to have 2 stuns. Where the hell is it? Did I not pick... Oh, I didn't pick Dragon Splinter. Maybe I'm going to pick Dragon Splinter anyway. Yeah, let's go with the... Why go with Pyre when you can go even faster? There's 2 stuns. Now, Byzantine Kitty, Stampede. No, don't need another reach. I like Chaos Dragon. I don't care. Damn, we don't have speed. Chaos Dragon is, just full disclosure, a really foolish choice in a team composition like this. But, I just want to use Chaos Dragon. I'm avoiding using chicken because it's no neutrals for my quest. Spark Pixies is all in the wrong place. Everything else is all in the wrong place. At least I've got the speed. At least I've got my most important assets protected here. Okay, that's a good knockout. Good job, Dragon Jumper. Okay, well, they're never dodging again. Their dodge days are over. Nice job, Chaos Dragon. See, I look at this team and go, I should not have won. But all hail the Chaos Dragon, for he is strong and chaotic. And also 14 freaking mana. Okay. The birds just went quiet all of a sudden. I'm like, what's going on outside? For the birds to go silent. What do we got? Broken Armor and Razzler Commons. And this feels like a job for Obsidian. No, it's not, because it's Commons. Maybe Thaddeus. Yeah, Thaddeus, because no armor means... Oh, no, not Thaddeus. We want to go, like, full crazy. Full crazy, lots of damage, unforgiving smacks across the face and all that sort of stuff. 5 damage for 3 mana is just outrageously unbeatable there. Can I combine that with Ferryman and Astronomer, maybe? Naga Assassin. Now I'm gonna very much hope... Oh, it's no armor. I was gonna throw in Skeletal Warrior, but then they can be one-shot by many different things. Crypt Beetle would be nice. But instead, it's going to be time for the removal of convention. Yep, can't play the Fiend because it's legendary. Yeah, I think I got a pretty good chance here. I'm afraid of this guy because of that. The speed. Damn, that was a good win for them. 54 yellow. Alright, one more win. One more win for the quest. I can do it. Sauron Ifrit lives in a shallow cave in the ashland foothills of the Molten Mountains. His home extremely comfortable and well furnished for a cave. Cool story. Right, it's gonna be Death or Dragon Fire. Death or Fire and Weak Magic. So that actually works well for a Fire Splinter. Oh, if only there was a magic. Oh, there is. I can be a. Oh, it's neutral though. Mumble. Instead, I'm gonna go with one of you and one of you and one of you. What do I want to be my damage dealer? No, that's going to spread my damage out too much. Let's see if we can't... No, Dr. Blight is neutral. We don't want any neutrals. Maybe this. Maybe this will work. Well, the Magic Reflect is what I put Dax Paragon in for. And it will be a success. It will take out their magic casters. But these misses are less than ideal. Because is Backfire gonna kill me? That worked out well. It worked out well enough for me to be bestowed with a claim reward button. And the only reason I own a Dax is because you were like, you should check out that card, Hollow. You should buy that card. And I did, so thank you. That win is dedicated to you, Bakoni. Now, let's see what we get in El Cueste Cheste. 25 DEC, 12 DEC, 2 DEC. Oh god. Goya Lion and a legendary lotion. Helical Mercenary, a legendary lotion, and 19 DEC. That was probably not worth my time. But it was good hanging out with you guys. That's the more important thing. And what I'm going to do now is either I'm going to go on a shopping spree with these credits, or alternatively I'm just going to go straight up into the shop and be like, give me 101 packs, because that's what I can get with that many credits. Preemptively move the vouchers along. What should I do? Should I go and grab packs and just hodl the packs for my credits up here? Or should I just straight up buy cards? I mean, I've already got 4K packs on my other account. And if someone else was asking me, what do I do? I'd tell them, just go buy the freaking the cards. I should buy a pack for each of my viewers. No, that's not part of my plan because I don't have 100 viewers. If I had 100 viewers, I'd be like, yeah, let's do it. That'd be amazing. But I have nowhere near enough potions to justify the openings of those packs either. I think I want to go to the market and be responsible. Making 99 alts. Twitch alt counts. Please don't. Please don't. You only have to make 99 alts if you're the only one making alts, right? If 2 people do it, it's 45 alts. 3 people do it, it's 33 alts. Stay on for 1 hour. Nah, I think I'm gonna do the responsible thing and look at completing my Chaos Legion summoner collection here. So I think I've already maxed these 2 out. Let's see what I actually need for the others. So Chaos Legion owned summoners. Now it says 5 General Sloans, but it's in fact 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's quite a ways away. I think I might want to approach Kalia, because water is a weak splinter for me. Maybe that would encourage me to play it more and get good at it. Or potentially Tarsa, or do I just look at it and go, what's the cheapest and go for that first? Or conversely, what's the most expensive and go for that first? Or do I just look at monsters instead? Or do I spoil myself and look at legendaries? Because they start to look a little bit appealing. And I've sort of worked my way backwards here. Well, I need one of those. I know I need one of those. Yeah, let's spend credits. Yeah, if you want Christ is Lord, I'll raid you after I finish my spending spree here. So now that's maxed, that's maxed. Got enough for max, got enough for max, got enough for max. Soul Fiend. Why would I want to max you? Perhaps not. I'm going to go grab a Desert Dragon. I believe that will be 11 BCX. I was one short. So Desert Dragon, because they remind me of old school Chaotic Dragon. I was trying to get a Jin Muriat the other day, and I completely failed. So Jin Muriat it also is. Now, if I want to play Blue Splinter more, I should try and give myself a reason to do that. Oh, what a lucky guess of 11 BCX. Okay, now in real terms, how many credits does that leave me with? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Let's change that filter over to legendary and refresh that page. Cards into max level. This will get me up to max level now as well. Bakjira. Come on, Bakjira. There we go. Max level. Mr. Uriel, you are next. Mr. Muriat is next. Or Mu-I Rat? I don't know. He's now maxed. Desert Dragon, we also picked up there. Yeah, I think this was much better value than buying packs. Because that's 11, 22, 33, 34, 35 legendary cards that I just straight up went and obtained, which I would have not gotten in 110 packs. And we've still got 32 Buckaroos left. Actually, I'm going to have more than that left. because with that decision to not go and buy packs, I'm going to have these vouchers that I will not be using today. Oh, it's frustrating. You know, massive first world problems, I have to click the mouse 4 times instead of once. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Why would you buy? I mean, the gas fees would be higher than the value of the card. At least it feels that way. Gold foil diamond dragon. Yeah, I still feel like the gas fees wouldn't make it worth it. Particularly when you could spend that ETH on credits, buy it on the market off of you for an agreed price. Much safer way of doing it. I wouldn't trust that. Bakuoni, I'd run for the hills as far and as fast as you can. Unless he's like prepared to give you the private key of that Ethereum address. You know, and is happy to send that first. In that scenario, I would potentially consider such a trade. Where is swap.hive? There it is. But no, I'd steer clear of that. Anyway, back to the monster market with a incorrect number of credits. Just gotta now do the transfer in of the voucher DEC. And I like how your autocorrect, by the way, changed Jin Mariat to Jin Murray. I'm going to call him that from now on, Bakuoni. His name is Murray. I'm amused enormously by that. Thank you. Right. What am I doing? Chaos Legion, Legendary. Refresh this. He is Murray the Jin. Okay. Nah, none of those interest me at this point in time. How's Grun doing these days? Oh, looks like an absolute bargain. Can I afford that? I can with my DEC, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I can. Now I have a Grund that is competitive. So that leaves me a little bit of stuff left over to chase some rares, and oh, that spread. That is so cheap compared to everything else, that card there. I'm going to snap that one up. Hopefully, maybe. I hope a bot didn't win. 8-cent discount. Did I get it? Chaos Legion. Firebolt. No, not Chemist. I think I might have gotten it. That's lucky. Well, it still appears to be listed there, but anyway, I want at least 60 of them. So I can get knockout on it. To let Spark Pixies reign supreme. Don't know if that's going to be enough credits. How many credits does it say I have? 22,879. 22, yep, just. I don't think I have Firebolt maxed, no. Yeah, I don't have Scavo Chemist maxed either. I think I just bought too many Firebolts, but hey, I did. Thank you, Dodo, for the reminder to drink. Sorry, no wine bottle today. Let's click that button over there. Oh, these were 640 credits, so 6 cents. So what can I go get for 6 cents off the market? I can indeed get some Crypt Beetles. Perhaps one. Wait, 38 credits? No, I can get heaps of Crypt Beetles. Let's get lots of Crypt Beetles. And what will that leave me with? Let's wait and see. 57. So I now move on to, I think, a Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight might look good in my collection. There we go. Now I'll be left with one single credit. Hey, kitty. Hi. Alright, now that was a mistake buying that many Firebolts. So they can go live on my alt account now, where they will one day slave away at land. They're gone. Most of my DEC is gone. All of my credits are gone. I've built up a nice little legendary collection of Chaos Legion at this point as well. And it's the cards that I don't see in combat all that much. So, Jin Murray, Desert Dragon. So that should be fun. But I think that's where I'm going to leave it. And I'm not ignoring your comment there around Scavo Chemist, Bakawani. I know that they're amazing because headwinds, but at this point where I'm stuck in gold, I'm not valuing that at this point. Now let's see if Christ is Lord has gotten up and running. I don't know if they have yet. let's have a look and see. Twitch is there. Click on that one. Oh, love my 4K second monitor, but at the same time, I don't love my 4K second monitor when the pixel scaling is that tiny and my vision is so stuffed. Did you want to get your stream up and running there, Christ is Lord, so we can send you the raid? In the meantime, this is what I'm putting up with near my hand, my mouse hand. I'm putting up with the cat, who's purring very loudly. And the NVIDIA broadcast background removal filter is trying to remove her because she's not a human. Which I'd like to beg to differ. She's quite human. Has the guild brawl started already? I think it might have. Maybe I need to do my guild brawl teams. Yeah, I'll do my guild brawl teams while we wait to hear from Christ is Lord. Wow, only 6 people entered this fray this time. Okay. That makes my job easier. Jodin's banished. This is Untamed and Dice. Guild Brawl. Now, Captain Katie for sure. What else? Let's go Tortoise in Chief. Chain Golem. Lunakari. Stuff it. We can also go with one of you, and then that's 6 mana. We'll focus fire even more. Protect the Captain Katie. And submit. What else have we got? Alarma Mage, reverse speed, up close and personal. So that is... Let's go with one of you and one of you. Now, there's no real gladiators there. You've got to weaken, but you're not going to be able to attack every single turn. I think I might have to go with life again. No. About fire. Yeah, you will be nice for reverse speed. And also you will have Mayhem that is melee inspired. Not much else I can slip into that team, is there? No. Nothing else I can slip into that team. Throw that out there. Let's see if Christ is Lord is up and running. Yes, they are starting up soon. So once I've done with my teams here, we'll roll on over to Christ is Lord. Burst speed and healed out. I'm gonna go with a bit of Captain Katie again. Shield Bearer, Lunakari, Darius. Sure. Jotun's out. Close range. I'm flying. Dragon Jumper. It's a stun strategy here. So for that front line is troubling my brain. There we go, that'll do. I feel like you've got a better chance of doing something. We'll throw Caledon into the fire as well. Literally, because get it, he's a fire creature. Llama Mage is banned. Flying again. Let's go for speedy flying. Then some webs. Can't believe I didn't put a gladiator in. Don't know if that's the best choice. I feel like Flamesmith is going to be better value. Yep, that's good enough. And the final Guild Brawl entry. Target practice Noxious Fumes with no Jotun. This could be nightmarish. Don't know. But we've entered. I'm going to call that a done. And we're going to head on over to Christ as Lord so I can do some other stuff this evening. So thank you all for your time. Appreciate it. I had a lot of fun tonight. And we'll be back again tomorrow to do it all over again. So let's grab Christ as Lord here and send you all over to their wonderful, wonderful stream. So thanks so much for your company, and I'll catch you guys soon. Cheers.